Number 6 says this figure is made of part of a circle and a rectangle. What is the perimeter and what is the area? Perimeter is the distance around the outside edge. So looking at this, I can see that we have a rectangle on the bottom, and if half of the distance is 4, then I know that the length of the rectangle is 8. Width here would also be 4. So the perimeter of just the rectangle is 16 units. As far as the perimeter of this circular piece, this is a half of a circle or a semicircle. So I'm going to use the equation half of pi times the diameter. Since the quarter circle shows a length of 4, that's just the radius. So I have to double that amount, which would be 8 for the diameter. So that would be half of pi times 8. Half of 8 is 4. 4 times pi is 4 pi. So the combination of these two amounts is the distance around total. So that's 4 pi plus 16 units. And then as far as the area of this shape, that would be the entire surface that is covered. So we would have the length times the width for the area of the rectangle, which is 32 square units. And then for area of a circle, area is equal to pi times the radius squared. So I would plug in, let's see, pi. The radius of this circle is 4 squared. Then we would have 16. 4 squared is 16, and 16 times pi is 16 pi. However, this is for an entire circle. Since we just have a half circle, I need to cut this amount in half or divide by 2, which would be 8 pi. So the combination of these two amounts, 32 and 8 pi, would be the total area. 8 pi plus 32 square units. You can also plug in 3.14 as an approximation and figure out what this amount would be, but leaving it as pi is the most accurate response, so I'm going to just stop here for my two answers. 4 pi plus 16 and 8 pi plus 32 square units.